Welcome back to the Lynn Miller Room in this edition of the Eagle Sports Coaches Show. Tom Hodges has joined us, and Coach, sad to note that we still haven't heard from Iceland or America Samoa, but we have heard from some people.
We've just been bombarded.
Yes.
The staff in the office is working double overtime.
It's like Santa's workshop up there. Just
to
handle the
check
email.
to check. Oh yes, absolutely. To check the geographic locations from all corners.
I hope you let somebody besides Eric check. I don't know if he knows geography that well.
Eric can't turn on a computer. Coach White can't turn on a computer. But we have much more electronically feasible staff that are checking our geography, making sure we reward our fan base from all points of the globe, making sure that the loudmouth gear gets to the correct points, wherever that may be. I had a tally before I came down here, but they're flooding in so much, Jay. I would hate to say right now who holds the distinction before the show goes on tonight.
Now we need to give that email address because we're going to be talking basketball here in a few seconds.
Oh, it's so overrated. Basketball's so overrated, Jay. We just stick with geography and all the other incidentals that we have so much fun with here on the Eagle Sports Coaches Show.
But if they want to get a hold of you.
If they wanted to get a hold of me.
Yeah. Holt?
Holt.
Okay, I didn't know.
That's from Bell Buckle, Tennessee. It's H-O-L-T.
Janet Holt.
Janet Holt was really good.
Yes.
One of the reasons I got the job here was Janet Holt because I watched her score a lot of points. But
I saw her score a lot of points.
Right, a lot of people did. T.Hodges at moreheadstate.edu.
That's all you have to do. Now, Christmas time is coming, as they always say. So
they being everybody.
Everybody. And we don't want to have a hard candy Christmas like Dolly Parton.
That's right.
But you do have a coat of many colors like she talks about.
That's correct. That is a beautiful Dolly Parton reference. I once heard Dolly say, this is one of the greatest lines I ever heard. Thank you for coming because I need the money because it takes a lot of it to look this cheap. One of the greatest lines I've ever heard. I always think about that when I put the loudmouth stuff on.
You can say that.
I think that's applicable maybe for me.
And most people on your staff would say you're cheap. So
that's right. That's right. Especially Christmas time's coming up. You know, we don't win any more games. It's going to be really lean. They'll be happy with hard candy.
So, well, you get a game in Cincinnati last Wednesday, and I told you after the game, and we discussed this a couple minutes before we went on the pregame. Probably all around our best effort that we've had this year.
Well, I was really pleased with the way in which we started the game, Jay, and how we really worked through the game, shot the ball well. We played with a great amount of confidence on the floor of a Big East Conference member and gave them everything they wanted. Came up a few plays short. There was a crucial stretch late in the second half where we had some empty possessions, and they scored and capitalized on the size advantage they had inside. But all in all, it was a really nice contest for us to see our progress that we've made up to this point. I know it's not showing up in the win column yet, but the progress is there. All we've got to do is just keep chopping away and chipping at this thing, and then at some point it's going to break the dam.
You know, you talk about defensively, and I think against Cincinnati you stood toe-to-toe. I mean, they were a tall team, a physical team, but your girls didn't back down.
No, not at all, and we executed the game plan perfectly. I was very proud of our young ladies, Casey Rhines, coming in and really being able to stretch the floor. So important to us to spread the floor out, to give our driving lanes and angles to Almisha and Therese. And just really work to manage the game well. That's one of the things this team is learning how to do, and they're having to learn it under fire and trial by error. But to manage a game, you can't just show up at a game and play. It's a game management type of thing, and we're really getting better at that. We're seeing a lot of strides in that area.
I think one of the things offensively that we're going to have to get over is the fact that, you know, our girls are a lot unselfish, and to be a scorer, you can't have a conscience. You have to shoot it, and then shoot it again.
Right, and that's one of the reasons why Kelsey Funderburg is seeing some success. Kelsey hadn't met a shot that she doesn't like. it's one of those things. We've stressed ball control. We've stressed passing and sharing the basketball. But at some point, somebody's got to shoot it. And we've gotten into that a little bit. And it's partially my fault for overemphasizing passing, cutting, screening, all the team elements of the game that I certainly don't want us to lose. But up to this point, we've got to score the ball better. I don't think anybody would say we're lighting it up right now. So we need to score the ball better. We need to score the ball more efficiently. And I think we'll do that. We'll just need to put a much greater emphasis on it. And we have really in the last couple weeks.
It seems like sometimes we work ourselves too deep into the shot clock. I mean, I know probably about 8 you'd like for them to set up the shot. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we get – and we're being so unselfish, we make that extra pass at 3, and then somebody has to fire some up.
Right, and we want to methodically work down the shot clock. We want to make the team defend. We need to shorten the game a lot just because of our roster limitations. We want to really defend and make another team work on offense as long as possible against the zone. And then we want to make them defend us for a full 30 seconds. Now, unfortunately, we've seen that full 30 seconds and some shot clock violations. But it's just, again, managing the game, turning down a good shot for a great shot. That's one of our themes right now is we don't want to take a good shot at 20 seconds. We want to take a great shot at maybe 10 seconds. So that's been pretty consistent with us, and we're still figuring that out. But I'm really pleased with the progression that our young ladies are making.
East Tennessee State comes in there on Sunday, a very good club. Coach Kemp has been there forever, 19 years. And
do we have highlights?
Yeah, I think so.
My goodness gracious, look at the Lynn Miller studio.
Yeah, I know.
If Getz was here, there'd be no way this is happening.
We wouldn't be on.
We wouldn't be on.
But
our fans in American Samoa wouldn't be getting these highlights right now, Jay.
So
this is amazing.
Yeah, look at the dapper guy on the sidelines there.
My goodness gracious.
So
this is exciting. I don't know if I'll be able to move forward.
But East Tennessee State.
Who can we credit for this? Who gets the credit for this?
I don't know.
Siegel?
See, Daniel's raising this.
Daniel. Great job, Daniel. Getz is out, guys. Getz, his nomination into the Sports Hall of Fame here at Morehead State, it's out. See ya. Good night, Irene.
So East Tennessee State rose.
I'm just overly impressed. Where's the bar has been sufficiently raised right here.
Daniel's in charge of all this. He directed this. This is what they see on TV, on the OVC digital.
Look at the
network.
quality. Look at that. Kelsey Funderburg hitting a big shot, cut it to 1 right there. Absolutely. I just feel so professional right now. I feel like we've made it. We've made it.
We're at the pinnacle.
This is the mothership. We're going to the pay window.
At the pinnacle. But East Tennessee State, a good game. We had a couple possessions that tie or take the lead and didn't convert, but other than that, hung right in there with an Atlantic Sun Tim.
Yeah, and they're a team that scores the ball really proficiently.
Gosh almighty.
Right, that was a good thing we don't have subtitles. We might need some translations for our American Samoan friends. But East Tennessee, they score around 80 points a game, so that was a major concern for us since we haven't been scoring the ball near as effective as we need to, Jay. But they had just knocked off Memphis. They scored about 88 points in their win against Memphis. So they're a very high-quality team, long team, athletic team. And again, I thought we did a really nice job managing the game. We slowed it down. We really took our time and got the shots that we wanted, gave ourselves a great opportunity to win. Now we just got to work to get over the hump.
And another impressive program comes to town on Thursday night, Western Kentucky University. I mean, you know about them from your Sun Belt days, and Paul Staniford raised the bar at Western Kentucky University.
We used to just call them the school up north. Kind of the Ohio State, Michigan thing. We had great rivalry games there when I was at Middle Tennessee, and Western Kentucky and women's basketball has storied tradition. 3 Final Fours, multiple Sweet 16s. Yeah, they have emphasis on women's basketball, and that comes from their great tradition. So they're going to come in here with that. They've played a nice schedule so far. Michelle Clark-Hurd, their new coach, has done a great job taking over that situation, and they've won a couple games on the road already. They play at Vanderbilt tonight. So it'll, again, it's going to be a game very similar to East Tennessee. They like to score it. They like to run up and down. We'll have to manage the game, give ourselves and put ourselves in a position. And, Jay, I'm sorry, but you're out as shooting coach. You're out. You're out. You're out.
Okay.
After our performance on Sunday, somebody's got to take.
I'll take the blame.
Okay. Well, thank you, because you're out.
I've been through a lot of 2-win seasons, so.
Right.
So
right.
We're not going to have 2 wins.
No. You're out. 3 for 25 is just not going to cut it as the shooting coach.
Well, you were telling me.
So
you were telling me before it went on, it was Hillary's fault.
Oh no! I want the record to reflect this. Now, I am Cooper's father and Hillary's husband, by and by, through and through.
Okay.
Hillary has never lost a game.
Okay.
Ever.
Ohio
undefeated.
Ohio on Sunday. That's another tough program and a good place to play at the Convo Center.
Yeah, go to the just meander our way through almost every great mid-major league in America. We leave the Sun Belt on Thursday and go to the MAC on Sunday. But had a great game with them here last year. It's a great regional rivalry. Coach Randall has done a nice job. It's an easy game for us as far as travel. Won't be easy on the floor. But it's a game that we should be very competitive in, and again, we have to prepare ourselves every day to win an OVC championship, and that's what our non-conference schedule does. It has tested us to every extent of our limitations. It's really shown our deficiencies and what we need to get better. I thought maybe we had our best practice this morning, Jay. Really excited about how this team is. They're not getting down on themselves. I told them after the game, we need a healthy dose of confidence. And if we get that, and it could turn on the matter of a shot. It really could. 2 more shots go in on Sunday. We're all feeling great as we head into this week. So it's going to be a matter of a shot that when you call it on the radio, you just shout out to our friends in Iceland, Greenland, and American Samoa, and they'll know to start lining up at the pay window.
Thursday, Western Kentucky here at Johnson Arena. Come on out and see the game. You can hear it on the Eagle Sports Network. Sunday, if you can't make it up to Athens, we'll have all the action on the Eagle Sports Network. Tom, we know you're heading out to
Jay Money. I got to go catch the plane.
All right. So
you fired it up for me?
Yep. Tell them hi in Samoa.
Hello to all our friends around the globe. Send in your emails again. We'll continue this week to week. Leader in the clubhouse, I believe. Well, I just don't want to say. The emails are flooding in, but we'll continue this, and we'll just send out once a week. We'll send out some loudmouth gear. Make sure we're painting the globe in loudmouth and Eagle blue and gold.
Tom Hodges, head coach of Morehead State University. Back with more. This is Eagle Sports Coaches Show.